like on this video, have your like playlist public on your channel, subscribe and join the Quad Squad, leave a comment down below, and enjoy this video. All right, my Quad Squad, how's everybody doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quadmft here, back again, coming at you guys with another Counter-Strike Global Offensive video. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 skins that made you richer. Now, this is a really cool video. I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's pretty cool. Hey, reminder, subscribe. Join the Quad Squad if you haven't already. We're almost at 130k subs. We just hit 121k, so we're almost there. Also, click like if you do enjoy. So, let's get back into it, boys. What we're talking about is, again, the top 5 skins that made you money, that gave you profit, that made you a millionaire. Whatever the title of this video ends up being, either way, these are incredible. This is so cool. I love making these types of videos. Actually, a video that inspired me to do this, and I said I was going to do this video a while ago, and I am doing it now, so I'm going to link it down in the description below. It's the top 5 skins in CSGO that stole your money. Basically, what it is, and I'm going to need you guys' help as well down in the comments. So what it is it's the top 5 skins that actually helped you make profit. That, you know, let's say, for example, this isn't realistic, but I don't know, how about an M4A1 Hyper Beast? Let's say when the M4A1 Hyper Beast came out, theoretically, it was $5. And now, 6 months later, it's worth 40 bucks. So if you had 5 Hyper Beasts, it made you money. Obviously, the M4A1 Hyper Beast, that didn't happen, but in fact, it kind of did the opposite. That's how most skins go, but still, it's so cool to see these crazy stories of skins going from loser skins that are $5 to incredible skins that are worth hundreds. So that's what this video is all about. And like I said, the video link down in the description what the heck? The video link down in the description below is similar to this one, except in the exact opposite. So the skins that were really expensive and just seemed to drop a ton. So I also want you guys to go down in the comment section below and tell me what skins you know of that did this very well. I'm not going to be telling you guys the exact ones statistically. I'm not going to say like, oh, this one was exactly this percentage more and this percentage more profitable, made you more money. It's just going to be the ones that I could find hanging out with a few of my buddies, figuring out what ones I thought were the coolest and what ones that came to my head. So again, there's no specific order, and these aren't guaranteed the most statistically accurate ones. It's just ones that are really good stories. So again, go down in the comment section below and tell me your guys, at least tell me 1 or 2, or if you guys want to, your top 5 skins that you think made you profitable, or made that skin profitable, or profited you money, or made you money, or earned you profit, whatever. Tell me those down in the comment section below. You guys know what's up. Let's get into it, boys. So coming in at the number 5 spot, and remember again guys, these aren't in order or any specific order by percentages. You guys see on screen the number 5 spot goes to the AK-47 Fire Serpent. Obviously, I love this skin. I've had an AK-47 Fire Serpent for the past few months. I really enjoy it, even though mine is field tested. I think it's like a 0.20 float, so it's a really good float for field tested. It looks really awesome. But let's get onto the point of the actual statistics on the prices. So you guys can see on screen, it originally started at around 50 bucks or so, around there. Of course, right when it came out, spikes up to 100, but then drops down to around 50, maybe about 40, 35 bucks. Super cheap. Now, if you guys are thinking about how much a Fire Serpent is worth now, and you can see this graph just grow, just absolutely launch up, straight up from like 35, 45, 50 bucks all the way up to 150, 200, 250, and this is the field tested version. This isn't stat track, this isn't factory new, this is straight up field tested. So obviously the Fire Serpent is worth quite a bit now, around 150 bucks or so, around there. So still guys, to go from something that was like 35, 40 bucks all the way up to 150 now is incredible. That's amazing to me. That's amazing. I love the AK-47 Fire Serpent. I honestly think it deserves the price it has now. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to go down in the comment section below and be like, Quad, AK-47 Fire Serpent for 150 bucks. This shit's ugly, man. I love my frontside Misty. I love the frontside Misty too. It's awesome. I love the point disarray, the case hardened. Something just gets me about the Fire Serpent, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but the AK-47 Fire Serpent is gorgeous. And again, how fast, it wasn't even that fast, but it did grow over time from 35 bucks. I can't even imagine if I had like 10 Fire Serpents at 35, come back a year later, and holy shit, they're at 150. That would be ridiculous. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we've got the Glock 18 Fade Factory New. Now keep in mind, this is probably the most ridiculous growth I've ever seen. So originally when it came out, it went around and started about 25 bucks, dropped down to about 12, 13, 14 bucks. And if you guys, yes, you're reading the graph correctly, it's shot up, just rocketed up over time all the way up to about 250, 300, 350 bucks, almost 400 at sometimes. So that is crazy. Imagine, just let it even fucking grace your brain that what would happen if you had a bunch of $15 Glock fades and all your friends were roasting you saying, yo dude, I got a StatTrak factory new Glock water elemental, you're rocking the Glock fade, you're shit boy, whatever. I don't know the equivalent, I'm just saying something, but something like that. And then now that you have a bunch of $15 Glock 18 fades, and then they turn into $300 Glock 18 fades, $400 Glock 18 fades. Ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I wish I was one of the people that stocked up on this skin, because I mean, honestly, I can't say that I would have gone back and bought this skin if I knew it was going to happen, because of course, hindsight is 2020. Everybody would have gone back and bought it. But again, seriously, dude, this is ridiculous. So one of the biggest growths I've ever seen, from 14 bucks all the way up to 400. Absolutely ridiculous. The Glock 18 fade. It's a good looking skin. Do I think it's worth 400 bucks? No, it's a Glock. Oh God, but it looks so good. A fade. You don't see many fades besides on knives. So wow. Glock 18 fade. That's the number 4 spot for sure. Coming in at the number 3 spot, another ridiculous growth one. All these are ridiculous growth, of course. Actually, it's kind of what this video is about. It's the AUG Hot Rod Factory New. Really, really pretty. Started out really cheap, a few bucks, like $1 or $2, and now has absolutely gone up, launched to over 50, 60, 70, some cases $80 or $90. Crazy, man. AUG Hot Rod Factory New. And the reason why the AUG Hot Rod Factory New has skyrocketed up so much is, yeah, it's a pretty decent looking skin. It's for the AUG, so I don't see why it would be that popular. But then again, what about the AUG Akihabara Accept? That thing's ridiculous. Still, this thing shot up because it trades up to the Glock 18 fade. So I guess they kind of go hand in hand together in the Assault collection, but still, AUG Hot Rod from a buck or two all the way up to 70, 80, 90, 100 bucks. Fuck, man, that's crazy. I just dream of the day that I had like 5 of these things for $2 each and they rocketed. I mean, I'm sure that's happened to a bunch of people. I'm sure people have had really, really extensive and crazy stories of this where they had 100 of them and then they all shut up. So I don't know if you can predict this shit. You are really, really smart if you can predict this stuff, or you just, honestly, you're just really, really, really lucky. So still, AUG Hot Rod coming in the number 3 spot. Pretty cool skin, not worth $100 in my opinion, but hey, the Steam market says differently. The number 2 spot goes over to the Negev Anodized Navy. Excuse me, the Negev Anodized Navy Factory New. This thing is about 60 bucks currently, or around there, maybe about 40 or 50, sometimes around 35 or 36 or 37. And again, much like the AUG Hot Rod Factory New, started out at $1 or $2. Again, this is another skin that trades directly up to the Glock 18 fade in the Assault collection. So still, yes, it's so freaking ugly. That is an ugly skin. It's straight just blue, and I'm sure if you wanted it to look good, you would need like a really, really, really low float one. And still, dude, why are you paying so much for a Negev skin unless you're going to try and trade it up to the Glock fade? I mean, hey, whatever gets you off, man. Whatever makes you like the Negev, more power to you, man. For some reason, if you're in love with an Anodized Navy, I'm not going to argue with you. I just, personally, it's not my thing. But still, honestly, it's kind of ugly unless it's amazing float and pretty bright, and it's not. So this thing, again, went from $1 or $2 all the way up to at some points 100, 80, 90, 70, 60, 50, 40, around there. Crazy, ridiculous, and an insane growth for a CSGO skin. So coming in, yes guys, it's final, coming in at the number 1 spot. Again, these aren't really in any specific order, but still, I find this to be crazy how this was remotely even like this for months at a time, is the M4A1S Night Factory New. Now, the Night, in my opinion, a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me. I think it's a really pretty skin. I think it's gorgeous. I love the way the Night looks. And honestly, you guys know it all for the Dragon Lore trade up. That's what it does. M4A1 Night Factory New. It only comes in Factory New and minimal wear, but still, it actually trades up to the Dragon Lore. So you guys can see on the graph, it started out at around 30 bucks, 30, 35, around there, moved its way up to 40, 45, 50, 60, around there, and it started to climb. So you think, wait. It could trade up for like 30 or 40 bucks, each of them, to a Dragon Lore. Yes, and what I've heard from my brother as well as a few other people is that at some points in the market, in the Steam and CSGO market, is that you could actually consistently do a full trade up of the M4A1 Night and profit. So you could just buy bunches and bunches and bunches of Nights and trade up. I'm sure not everybody knew about this because, of course, as soon as it got exposed and more people knew about it, they would do it and trade up to unlimited Dragon Lores and shit like that, and then the market would increase. And that's just how the market works, because eventually somebody figured this out, obviously, and that is why the market skyrocketed in price for the M4A1 Night. Not that it isn't a pretty skin, because it is. It's just that, you know, at some point somebody else is going to figure out that this thing is guaranteed profit for a trade up. So either way, M4A1 Night starting out at about $30, now at around $200. So crazy. At some point it's reaching 400. Ridiculous in my opinion. And I can't believe at some point there was a guaranteed way to profit trade ups with the M4A1 Night trading up to the Dragon. So that's awesome. I wish I was around for that time and took advantage. I'm sure some of you guys have some stories of people doing that you know. Maybe you did it, maybe your buddy, your mom, anybody you know. Sounds awesome to me. I wish I did. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button down below if you did enjoy. Support the channel. Also, like I said earlier, man, subscribe. Join the Quad Squad. I don't know why you wouldn't, man. We're almost at 130,000 subs. We're working on, oh, we should be getting our YouTube play button fairly soon, but hey, man, YouTube always takes a while with that stuff. So like I said, it's been your boy Quad, and if you guys want to earn some free CSGO skins or gift cards, you can check out the free My Apps link down in the description below. Like I said, check that out. It's been your boy Quad. Check out my other video on this, except the opposite, linked in the description. And if you guys made it until this point in the video, go down in the comment section below and comment the word broadcast. Bye-bye.